I'm going to tell you about the four different markets. Okay, so there's the LV times LP. I want you to write this down. LV times LP equals what I call, this is a true point. These are business models. What is LP times what is V times LP? It's low volume times low profit equals entrepreneur. Equals low income entrepreneur. That's what that equals. So you have a product, when you make a sale, you make $6, you sell 6 of them a month, and you say, well, I'm in this business. No, you're an entrepreneur. Well, if you're not even making a profit, if you're like barely breaking even, you're not an entrepreneur, you're a wantrepreneur. That's what you are. But if you have low volume times low profit equals, low volume times low price equals low profit, then you're an entrepreneur. Okay? Now, that's okay. I'm not mad at you. You can do whatever you want. But you don't want to be a wantrepreneur. You at least want to be an entrepreneur. But even an entrepreneur, you can make more money than a regular entrepreneur. You know that over 95% of entrepreneurs out there are making enough to survive. That's what they do. And this is why, because they don't understand these models that I'm teaching you today. So, let me ask you this. You can't make a lot of money. If we're talking about a $6 item, you can't make a lot of money selling 6 things that make you $6. You can make $36 a month. Now, let me ask you this question. What can you sell? What can you buy for $36 a month? Everybody say, not much. Okay? So low volume times low price equals low profits. That equals an entrepreneur. Then you have low volume. Sorry, that's the wrong one. So now what if you have low volume times high profit? Low volume times high profit equals average entrepreneur. An entrepreneur. You might have a product that says, let's say you make $1,000 every time you sell it. So you make $1,000, you sell that 10 of those in a month. So that's low volume. You're only selling 10, but it's high profit. You sell 10 of these, $1,000 a piece, that you're making $10,000 a month. You are a real entrepreneur. It's low volume, but at least it's a decent price. It's a high profit. And if you sell an information product that's $1,000, product might have $800 profit in it after all your expenses, all your equipment, all your software, all your whatever employees. So now you're making $8,000. You're netting $8,000 a month off your $10,000 a month. Okay, so that's better, right? It's not my favorite business model though. The next one is not either, but this next one is a really good business model. I have some friends in Tampa, Florida, who in their business model, they make millions of dollars a year, and that's high volume times high profit, HV times HP. And I know you already know what it stands for. It stands for high volume times high profit. This equals what I call a wealthy entrepreneur. A wealthy entrepreneur will, that's a great business model. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, man, you made that up. True, but guess what? Everybody makes stuff up. A word started because somebody made it up. It might as well be me. Okay, so the whole system that people talk about, the things that people learn, the system is made up. And most of the system that people believe and that people have learned come from the regular school that everybody goes to and tells you that you need to go get a normal job and you got to work for somebody else and that you got to have a stable life and that creates security and safety. Well, I'll promise you right now that does not create security and safety, because how many people do you know that did that their whole lives? If that created security and safety, you would not see 65-year-old men and women saying, when you walk into Walmart, they say, hello, welcome to Walmart. It's because that system doesn't work. There's a new system that works better. And it's the one I'm sharing with you today. Okay. So what happens is, one of the things that system teaches you is that, you put your money in a bank. You put your money in a fractional reserve bank. You think you put your money in the fractional reserve bank. You think it's in there. It's not in there. It ain't there. But you think it's there because you think it's safe there. We don't even have time to go into that right now. But your money's not there. They're using it for other things. And it's only safe up to a very, very small percentage of the amount of money that you put in there. So people convince us that it's better to put our money in a bank, but there are a lot better ways to do it. There are a lot better ways to do it where the money is secure. But most people don't know that. Okay, so what about What about the best business model? The HV times HP, high volume times high profit. So, or high price. So the price is high and you're selling a lot of them. Now, it's exact opposite of what Sam Walton did. Sam Walton's motto, he was the one who started Walmart. Sam Walton's motto was, I never want to make more than 30% margin on anything. If I buy something for $1, I'm going to sell it for $1.30. I'll buy it for 10. I'm going to sell it for 30. But like I'm going to sell 400. I'm going to sell 4,000. I'm going to sell 30,000. That's what he's doing. Okay. I've got friends who will sell a high price offer, but then what they are doing on the back end is they are doing so much fulfillment and having to sell so many things, that's totally fine. It works. My friend Josh, he's making millions of dollars a year doing exactly that. That's great. And I actually may even work with him because of what he does and pay him to do that for me. But that's not what I'm gonna do and run my business. So, if you got it, let's say you've got a $30,000 program. If you got a $30,000 program, you sell 1,000 of them a year. You're happy. I'm going to show you something. If you got a $30,000 program and you sell it for 100, you sell 100 of those. You sell 100 of those. That's $3 million. How many of you would be happy with $3 million a year? I mean, if you're going to be happy with $3 million a year, I want you to put that in the comments. Okay. So this is what I call an ultra wealthy entrepreneur. This is what they do. This is a business model that today is about how many of you would like to learn that business model? Because anybody can do it. And people think they have to have certificates. They think they have to go to do all this school. That is not what has to happen. That is not how this model works. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing.